seriousness of torture.
It cannot be feminist to collaborate with the government against the underground. The government is the enemy and that you cannot cooperate with it. So I've been working very much with defense committees, with the Pat Swenton Defense Committee,
who's on the Student Sex Defense Committee. It was so great to hear somebody use that term. So what I'm asking for tonight, because we owe it to each other and to ourselves, not to leave Pat Swenton alone and other women who are alone facing the state, or Susan Sachs alone. So the last paragraph of her letter is this: I haven't done any extensive writing for over 3 weeks, and this letter is obviously the breaking point. Jail really has a way of sapping the will. I have to fight it all the time. Right now it's so fucking cold in here that it hurts my fingers to hit the keys. People sleep almost all day to get away from the cold. I find myself wanting to sleep all day to get away from everything. There's so much I have to block just to stay reasonably calm. Sometimes I just blot out whole periods of time. I'm constantly having to drag myself back to the reality of who I am and what I stand for. It's a struggle just to hang on to the belief that I'm not alone. Not ultimately, but just day to day. It's just a struggle not to blow up at each and every indignity. All the little things you'd fight back at it in the street or simply avoid having to confront. But getting letters like yours is getting a shot of adrenaline. Look, I could do it alone if I had to, because I know I'm right, but I don't have to go it that way. And letters like yours are my lifeline. Sister, someone in the belly of the beast is glad you're back from the grave. You can't ever go back, not now. We need each other too much. I take it very personally. As far as I'm concerned, you owe it to me to keep fighting, and I owe it to you, and we owe it to ourselves. It's scary when we start to feel the ground slipping out from under us, when we start to feel alone. But that's how we defeat ourselves. We have to break that attitude of defeat, here, now, like this. I promise you, T. Grace, that as long as you are fighting, you will never be alone, because I will be there. I swear it. In sisterhood, Susan.
I have never known T. Grace to follow an ism. I have always known her to think through issues and make her own unpredictable stand on them. Another word here for unpredictable could be courageous. The courage to not fall into the traps of past isms and blindly repeat any line or theory. To not petrify into a given mouthpiece for what any group line is at any given moment, but to think issues through carefully for oneself. Often in our desperate need for approval from the crowd and or our friends, we stop thinking and we begin to regurgitate that which we sensed we should feel or we should say so as to remain approved of. Think before you mouth back reactions that have not been formulated by you, but by the left, the right, the center, or feminists.